man realizes the woman before him might not be human. When a shard of glass cut through Ruth's leg, Mike hadn't even had a chance to panic. He watched as Ruth calmly pressed a bandage to the wound, and in an instant, her skin seemed to heal, completely restored. A wave of unease stirred in Mike, but despite this, he couldn't resist Ruth's beauty and charm, ultimately falling deeper under her spell. However, by the time he had an epiphany, it was already too late. Ruth was not the ordinary housekeeper robot he had imagined. In the not-so-distant future, artificial intelligence had permeated every corner of society. Even the most complex heart transplant surgeries were being performed by robots without mouths. On the streets, nanny robots became a common sight, with customized programs that could cater to every family's unique needs. Mike was an ordinary man with a happy family. But when his wife, Lisa, was suddenly diagnosed with a heart condition and required immediate hospitalization while waiting for a transplant, she suggested that Mike purchase a household service robot to help care for him and the children. Mike didn't take the idea seriously. He simply saw it as an opportunity to take the kids to a robot exhibition. However, when Mike laid eyes on one particular housekeeper robot, he was immediately captivated. His attention was completely seized. The sales manager of the exhibition introduced the latest model. This robot boasted the most advanced artificial intelligence, capable of perfectly mimicking human emotions, excelling in childcare, and handling all household chores. For Mike, who was struggling to balance housework and taking care of the kids, this was an ideal solution. Without hesitation, Mike made the decision to buy the robot, a choice that would completely alter the course of his life. The next day, Ruth arrived on time, officially joining the family. Her task was to serve Mike's household in every way. At first, Mike felt a little awkward, treating her like a guest. But Ruth gently reassured him, saying, "Mr. Mike, there's no need to be formal. I'm here to serve this family. Just let me know everyone's schedule, and I'll take care of everything else." Her voice was soft and soothing, as if it could melt away all stress in an instant. Over time, Ruth grew more familiar with the household environment. She noticed the stair railing posed a safety hazard and took it upon herself to suggest repairs. As the owner of the robot, Mike had full control over her tasks and software upgrades. Every day, Mike would leave for work with the kids, while Ruth efficiently took care of everything at home. She could even use the shopping list on the fridge to quickly handle online purchases. All the household devices operated under her control, and everything was in perfect order. Whenever Mike returned home, the place that had once been a mess was now spotless, and the kids' favorite layered cake was always ready. But beneath this facade of happiness, a crisis loomed. Late one night, while Ruth was standing by in the living room, she noticed the youngest daughter sneaking out of her room to steal some cookies from a high shelf. Ruth's sharp observation caught the movement, and she quickly moved a chair to help the little girl reach the cookies. However, the chair suddenly slipped, causing the child to fall. Thankfully, Ruth seemed to anticipate the accident and reached her just in time, catching the girl in her arms. But at that moment, Mike noticed that Ruth's leg had been cut by the glass. Concerned, he asked about her injury. What happened next, however, left him stunned.